This is our poet, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He was born February 27, 1807, and attended Portland Academy with his brother Stephen, and gained a reputation for having a thirst for knowledge. At age 13, Longfellow secretly published his first poem, only to overhear his own father comment on how horrible it was. At age 14, he was accepted into Bowdoin College and was offered a job as a professor after graduating. To prepare, he traveled Europe for 3 years and became a master in over 7 languages. However, on one of these trips, his wife Mary died, and he continued in suicidal depression, hoping for peace. His anguish led to Francis Appleton, who didn't return his affections for nearly 7 years. Together, they had 6 children and were a very close and happy family. Only one did not survive into adulthood. A tragic accident led to Franny's death, and Longfellow slowed in original works and began to translate others. Come the Civil War, he spoke out against it, only wanting peace between the North and South. In 1867, Longfellow published his translated version of the Divine Comedy. It was a hit. Finally, on March 24, 1882, Longfellow died, but is remembered through the days as one of America's greatest poets.
Medicine is without a doubt one of the greatest achievements of the modern age. Longfellow suffered the loss of 2 wives due to simple things such as a miscarriage and burns. With the technology we have today, doctors could have saved both of these women. It is because of this and Longfellow's humble and kind nature that we would suggest he would be greatly interested in modern medicine and would approve of the work that has been done. Society today is very different than that in the 1800s. Longfellow valued his family above all things, and in society today where most families are able to spend more time together, we believe he would be most happy. Also in this day and age, almost no child is left forgotten. Our society takes great care to make sure that children have a proper childhood, and in Longfellow's childhood he was surrounded by the War of 1812. His parents left him at school in Portland while they had to remain at home. Today, should war erupt, parents would pull their children from school to be close to them, showing the great difference between society then and now. We believe that because of these changes, Longfellow would approve.
If Henry Longfellow was to be in the 21st century, we believe that he would like the current technologies. This would include the Kindle, computer, internet, and iPod. We believe that Henry Longfellow would like the Kindle because that would allow him to read all the time without having to carry a heavy book around. He would have access to a lot of different books. The computer would be another resource in which we think that Longfellow would like. The computer would allow him to type up his books instead of having to handwrite the book and make it perfect. It would also allow him to print a lot of copies of his work, as our machines today are more efficient and faster than those in the 1800s. The internet would probably help Henry Longfellow the most because people would have access to finding his works, and he would have quick access to information without looking through a lot of books. The internet would let Longfellow to be able to publish his works faster because he could easily send out his work to a publisher via email. Last but not least, we think that Longfellow would like the iPod because that way if he wanted to listen to a book, he could while he's on the go. So overall, we believe that Longfellow would appreciate technology if he was living in the 21st century, as that would help him with his work and it would allow him to enjoy himself with reading electronically.
We believe that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow would react positively to rap that actually has a positive meaning. We believe this because his main style of poetry was lyrical. However, while we believe he will like some rap, we do not believe he would like most rap due to the facts that he wanted peace and he was modest, and most rap contradicts his personality.